So let's please welcome our next contestant, Ahmed Hisham.
عشان لو ما كنتش وصلت كان هيخسر في نص الدقيقة. لا انا عايز انت قصدك عشان الوقت النص ساعة يعني كل وقت الوقت اهو.
Dear all, I'm very proud to be here in Spark Tank. Very excited to be here today to present you a project that I have been working on for almost 5 years. My name is Ahmed Hisham and I'm a student in C1D. The world's problem opportunity. People usually don't read paper books these days. Selling a 250-page story will be hard. My idea: post a better cover to engage the people to buy the book. How is the solution helping the society or environment? To read more books to develop spelling, knowledge, and reading. The book is talking about an imaginary dimension filled with creatures different than us that live and go through exciting adventures. The worlds. Worlds 1, Worlds 2, Worlds 3, Worlds 4, Worlds 5. Target market. Children between 9 and 14 years old of both genders can buy the world's children book. Revenue. My resources that I used were an iPad, the newest version of Notability, a creative mind, a supervisor like Mr. Charles, a book printed with colors. Your final revenue. How are you selling? I will start by trying to sell the book in the library of Oasis International School. If it is popular and paid for, I might go to the other libraries. Marketing. How are you going to market your business idea? I will put many posters around Oasis International School and start to sell it in the primary and the college libraries. And maybe I could market it in eBay or Amazon and release adverts about it. Conclusion. Why is your product different? Usually children's books are short. Mine is very long with almost 250 pages, and yet the story is interesting and engaging. Your target. My target is to reach a popular point after gaining the money so that the book can have the chance to be in the Egyptian library in Alexandria, so it can be more popular and be sold out of Egypt to other countries. Thank you. Hello.
Hello Ahmed. I am Ri Murad. I'm a writer. بس أنا هتكلم بالعربي. Sorry Mr. Charles, I will try to translate. أنا هتكلم بالعربي عشان ده أنا مبدأ عندي اللي أنا بشجع اللغة العربية عشان دي لغة بلدنا. أنا بجد مبهورة بكتابك. يعني أنا خدت فوليوم منه بصيت عليه. لا أنا كريم أنا بقول لك برافو عليك.
شكرا.
عامل مجهود بجد عامل مجهود كويس قوي. التنسيق بين الكتابة والرسومات عظيم. يعني انت مستقبل كاتب كويس وناشر كويس عشان اللي يقدر يطلع شغل زي ده بجد حاجة مبهرة. يعني يعني انا مبسوطه جدا من اللي قريته، ومبسوطه جدا من الالستريشن اللي انت عاملها، من تنسيق الالوان مع الكتابه مع القصه. بجد برافو عليك. انا هقترح عليك حاجه تانية، انت تعمل بيج على الفيسبوك باسم كتابك، وتبدا تنزل اجزاء منه عشان تبدا تعرضها على الناس وتشوف رد فعل الناس.
مامتي رشا وفا اقترحت لي نفس القرار، قلت برضو انزلها على اي باي وامازون.
حلو جدا، بس انا قصدي اللي انت بتبدا بتنزلها على الفيسبوك قطعه من القصه. انا بعمل كده في رواياتي الجديده، ببدا انزل حتت منها اشوف رد فعل الناس ليها ايه، دي بتديك بوش. بس انا مبسوطه جدا، وانا احب جدا اللي انت انا هسيب الايميل بتاعي ما هديلك الايميل بتاعي، اي وقت تكتب حاجه بليز اعرضها عليا، انا هساعدك. واحب قوي ان انت تبدا تقرا زياده بالعربي وتكتب بالعربي. انا منحازه للغه العربيه سوري مستر تشارلز، I'll go for Arabic first. وهساعدك في اي حاجه، لان انت يعني بجد برافو عليك. فاي وقت هتحتاج مساعده هتبعت لي على الايميل، هصلح لك، هقرا لك، هديك راي.
شكرا. Judges, do you have any questions?
Ahmed, thank you for the presentation. I really loved your idea. I wanted to ask you something. Did you create the covers?
Everything is created.
Okay, I want to tell you, I'm a graphic designer, so I really wanted to tell you that the covers are amazing. They're extremely, extremely interesting, and I'm sure if you're targeting children, the covers are going to be extremely attractive to them. I was also going to go with the idea of creating the books to be bilingual. So they have an Arabic version and an English versions, because many of the children growing up now do not have enough Arabic content that is on that level of details and stories. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions?
Yeah, I just want to thank you about the content that we've just seen. I think you're very creative. I just have one question with your book being very long as one of the differentiators that you've had. Yeah. Also, I think there's a reason why children books, have mostly been very short and stuff like that. Do you think with you having a book that's much longer, do you think you can penetrate that market, or you think you can really do something very different?
Well, they're not like 250 pages all in one book. They're different books. There are different parts. If you would like to read another part, you can. But if you don't want, you just ignore it. But anyway, every book is gonna engage you, and it's very, very interesting.
All right, that's very impressive. Thank you.
Ahmed, I've also seen in some children books is that they sometimes create a break within the story, or like at the few ending pages, they create like very engaging word puzzles, games, riddles. Sometimes they create like a coloring. Maybe if you have like an interesting scene within the story, you can create a coloring space. So, مثلا, if one of the, like, give me any example of any scene within the story.
Okay. Usually at the end of every story, there is a scene that makes you engage for the next
Okay,
book.
so you can create an illustration of that and let the children have the opportunity to color in, or like create different breaks so that it does not become too long with no structure. Do you get me?
Yeah, I
It can be at the end.
Okay, yeah, I know. I have something similar to this. Okay, I have something similar to this. Anybody has another question?
Thank you. There's another comment.
احمد انا عايزه اقول لك حاجه تانية. انا ككاتبه وكبيره كده بيبقى صعب عليا جدا اللي انا ابقى عايزه اتفرج على حاجه في التلفزيون او ابص على الموبايل بتاعي اللي انا اسيبه واقعد اشتغل. فاللي انت تطلع شغل زي ده وتقدر تقاوم اللي انت تقعد على الفيسبوك او على تويتر او وات ايفر بقى اللي بتقعدوا عليه في سنكم ده، او تتفرج على التلفزيون، اللي انت تسيب من وقتك عشان تكتب، دي حاجه بجد شابو. يعني انا نفسي عايزه اتعلمها منك.
طب أنا كل يوم just a secret, every day when I get back in the bus I write 2 pages or 1 page. So if the people like writing, I would send them to say to write more books in the bus or in any free time.
بجد برافو عليك.